Hi, this is Erin from Isabel Designs, and I am doing Coffee Date today with Rags to Stitches. This is actually my first post of 2013, and I'm kind of glad that this is what I'm doing because I honestly could think of nothing to type. So you're just going to have to listen to my blah blah. Anyway, if you came over for coffee, which I probably wouldn't invite you for coffee right now because I have still not recovered from my vacation, but we would be drinking good coffee. We would be drinking coffee from The Roastery, which is a roastery in Kansas City, Missouri, and my mom and dad brought me this when they came for Christmas. They're so awesome. They know my love language is coffee. Anyway, but at least the coffee would be good. My house would be a disaster, but the coffee would be good. And I'll stop. That's all that matters. Anyway, so I honestly haven't spent a lot of time thinking about what I want to do in 2013, or like what I want my goals to be and stuff like that. I experienced a lot of growth in my shop in 2012, a lot of unexpected growth, and I'm just still sort of like trying to figure out and ask God about what He wants me to do with that, and how He wants to help me grow it even more. But after Christmas, I went to Kansas City to go to the One Thing conference that the International House of Prayer puts on every year. It's an amazing conference. If you ever have a chance to go, you should totally go. Anyway, it was just a really, really awesome time of worship and just being with God and listening to awesome speakers and stuff. And I got to spend a lot of time with my family. And but even in all that, I wasn't like asking God, what do you want to do about this? What do you want to do about that? I just think I really needed some time just to get my heart centered on Him. And I think that as I continue to focus on Him, that the other stuff is going to come. So I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing and just be faithful in that. And I'm already starting to get some little glimpses here and there of some direction and that sort of thing. But that said, I am, or I was, a really awesome reader when I was younger, and as I've become older, I seem to have developed some sort of like adult ADD where I have a really hard time focusing. So obviously that is something I need to work on, but I have missed reading. So I've really been focusing on trying to read. And so what better books to read than books about Jesus? So in addition to the Bible, I am adding some of these, and I'm going to share with you. I've had some of these for quite some time. My mom has like the most massive library of Christian books, so if you ever need anything, let me know. But I actually picked this book up at the One Thing conference. It is What is the Point by Misty Edwards, and the little subtitle is Discovering Life's Deeper Meaning and Purpose. And I think this is important because I think we all know Jesus is the point. But I think this just goes into greater detail, and I think the best way to really get something is to go over it over and over and over and over again until it gets in you really good. So I'm going to be reading this, and I just love Misty Edwards. If you've never heard her speak before, you may have heard her sing and worship God, and she's like totally awesome at that, but she's an amazing speaker too. And so anyway, Please Don't Laugh at My Tozer book. It is horrible looking. I should probably get a new copy of this book. It has no cover, and I'm pretty sure that this copy is like from 1975. Anyway, The Knowledge of the Holy. It is a really skinny book, but I think I've gotten 10 pages into this book over the course of the year, and it's definitely some intense stuff about God. And if you've never read any Tozer, I definitely recommend any kind of Tozer, but I'm trying to get this one before I get new Tozer. And anyways, the down low on this book is, I'll read from the back, but it just talks about basically what is the nature of God. And when you start to think about that, your mind gets totally blown. And this is definitely some good stuff on that. This is, I think, an old book, but it's from my mom's bookshelf. Getting to Know the Holy Spirit by Mahesh and Bonnie Shabda. Awesome, awesome. Anyway, just more good stuff to encourage your spirit in getting to know Him. And then this is actually a compilation book. I've started reading parts of it, and it is so good. Anyways, it's the Reformer's Pledge, and it was compiled by, I'm going to screw this up, Che Ahn, and it basically it's a whole bunch of really awesome people like Bill Johnson, Heidi Baker, Chuck Pierce, Lou Engle, John Arnott, Cindy Jacobs, and they all helped compile this book on basically on the Reformer's Pledge, on how to be a reformer. And so anyway, some of the chapters are the Love Reformation, Unashamedly Holy, just things that we need to know to be those that would change the world for Jesus and that sort of thing. So anyway. So right now, this second book seems really overwhelming for me because I have a really hard time focusing, and it seemed to have gotten worse when I had kids. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I think the biggest part about 2013, did I say 2012 at some point? I'm pretty sure I did, is, I think for me, focus. I know a lot of people have talked about one-word resolutions, and I think mine would be focus because I really am struggling with that right now. As is evidenced by this video log. So I think that, you know, Jesus is the source of all wisdom and of all of the things to obviously make us into who He is. And so I'm hoping that by putting more into Him and my relationship with Him, that the other things in my life will just follow. And so anyway, I hope everybody is having a really awesome 2013 so far, and I hope you're all blessed. Thanks. Bye.